What? Really? That's how you're gonna start recording? When it's not even centered or balanced or anything? Are you serious? Don't even have my AirPods in. See, now you're doing extra. That's not a load bearing structure, even. Welcome back to the Daily Vlog series. Friday the 10th, full moon. Do y'all believe in the full moon? And does it have a legitimate effect? Yes or no? Yes or no? No cheating. Does the cycle of the moon affect your behavior? I was going to say the behavior of people, but does it affect your behavior? Think about it. Be honest with yourself. Don't answer so quickly. Good grief. Think about what you're saying. Don't answer so quickly. Ooh, this may or may not be comfortable. I'm about to bring this down here. Can y'all hear me all right? I guess we'll find out. Ooh-wee. Morgan Freelance, a.k.a. Dougie Fresh, a.k.a. Freestyle Fresh. I'm glad to be back. It's been crazy, as you may or may not remember. And some would attribute it to the full moon. Like, obviously, Mercury's in retrograde. The moon was a waxing gibbous. Now it's nearly full. Things are about to get weird. I, for one, had a near-death experience. That's dramatic, I know. But it was a close call. That's for sure. Followed by 2 deaths in the family. My grandmother's brother passed. Rest in peace. My uncle, my dad's brother, he passed. Rest in peace. So, that's crazy. But that's life. You dig? But anyway, the best it was explained to me as far as the moon's effect is if it controls the tide, and the tide is water. As a human being that is primarily water, at least 2/3, it is foolish to think that there's no effect. Like maybe it's a tiny effect, but I mean, if it raises and lowers the tides, probably not tiny. 84 days is all it takes to figure out if and how the moon may affect your behavior or your energy or your personal power. Some people say that. I don't know. That sounds weird. Definitely had several days in a row where things were chaotic. Didn't go as planned, even a little bit. And I wouldn't say I handled it well. I would say I handled it, and it was handled. But I was quite upset and frustrated for a good portion of it. And I do deal with the ups and downs. I do that. Like Dr. Huxtable would say, take off and land. Take off and land. Remember that? When you're supposed to cruise, go up smooth, right? And cruise. Get your altitude and just cruise. That was a lesson that he was sharing. And it was well put. I appreciate it. Never been diagnosed with bipolar. Never sought it out or really sought professional in network diagnoses, treatment, paperwork, basically. I never sought the paperwork. Uh, Depression, never sought the paperwork either. Anxiety, I thought that was at the time, right? Because everything will be in vogue for a minute. But at the time, anxiety was, I mean, it still is. Shout out to Charlemagne. Shout out to Kanye. But anxiety, whether it be general anxiety disorder, panic attacks, whatever. Yeah, it used to be a big part of my life. You know, I would deal with that very regularly to the point where social anxiety, which I think is I don't know if it's the worst, but for me on the spectrum that I use for my own self guidance, you know, self correction, self talk, self, what do you call it? I have my phone charging. I'm worried about it. That was toward the top. Social anxiety, right? And then there's what? Freestyling here. Agoraphobia. Is that the one where you're like scared of everything? Just scared to like go outside or like see anybody? I'm not sure. Freestyling, like I said. But for me, that's where my zenith was. Right? So naturally, a self diagnoser is a self medicator, right? Because if you're not going to seek your primary healthcare provider, you know, if you're not going to make these complaints and get these recommendations, see a specialist, get a prescription, whatever, if you don't go through those channels and steps, you're left to your own devices. Ergo, de facto, by default, I rap slow. Camp Low, circa 1999, my mind was blown. The cats was flatter in the sky. And now I'm lighter because I'm high. Or at least I really know what I truly feel inside should more closely represent the environment. I'm trying. Shit. Never seem to make time for it. The flightless bird with the same appearance runs and runs, but it's no endurance. You gotta have hollow bones in your wings. And if you're bald, I got a skull cap to sell you. I know you're endangered, but I'm rebellious. I'm the type to roll up, bump, and helter skelter. That's Sean Price for reference, and the Loch Ness Monsters, two hip hop professors that you should go and study, along with a few notables. The Rushmore of rap is different among the locals. That was fun. Wish I had a beat. I need to incorporate live instrumentation. So where was I going with that? But yeah, the anxiety. It is ever present under various degrees of control. But once I became a father, the social part was virtually gone. It was gone, 100%. That went from shit, I would say like sevens and up. Like I would say, like if I was a doctor, I would prescribe me medication. It's like, oh yeah, you should probably try this. Try two of these and call me in the morning and see if see if you don't have nerve problems and stomach problems and all these other types of, you know, shortness of breath, uh, sweaty palms, like every, um, you know, stereotypical symptom I endured, right? But as soon as they presented, I would diagnose and I would treat. So I was always under control, right? I was taking off and landing, realizing it, and then be like, nah, I'm going to get whatever is going to You dig? Balance and harmony, right? Those are the two out of the 5 that I thrive upon. Indeed. I don't think I have time to freestyle is the problem. I really want to. Can I make time for this? It's a risk for sure. I'm going to say one. I'm going to limit it to one beat, I'll say. Pardon me. I hope it works. I hope it works. And then I'm going to go to here, to here. So that's already playing. So I want something that I know. What is this? But I don't know. Does that make sense? No. Oh shoot, I messed it up. Don't let me down, Wi-Fi. I said, don't let me down, Wi-Fi. You know what I really need? Oh, come on, play. Play for a G. Play for a pimp. Play for a pimp. Work for me now. Work with me now. Oh, no. Play. Get louder. Get louder, dog. Or just start. One of the two. I need this for my voice. Set up. Quicker. This is the stress I used to go through. Set up the audio. Set up the video. Before the lawyers get there, before the deponent gets there, the witness, or the expert, or whoever. Set everything up, test it twice, get your back up, make sure it's working, don't mess up, make sure it's working, don't mess up. Ooh, it's too loud. That's way too loud. Get under control. Get your vibe right. Yeah. Work on it. Get it together. Don't mess up. Don't you mess up. No pressure, but don't you mess up. You get it. Man, I appreciate y'all still here. Wow, 13 minutes in, still here. Appreciate you. I have no idea if this is going to be fly or not. I have no earthly clue. Come on, work with me. Work with me, player. Yeah. Lord, grace and mercy. I have no earthly idea which way that I should steer. But I know I shouldn't stare because I'm wearing my glasses and the sun will give me glare. Every time you try to compare something different than yourself, then you end up on the shelf. I just mean back burner, something you save for later. You got to be a fast learner. And when you know how to turn inward and you get a hold of your locus of control, you won't have to ask for so many oars on your boat. You be more self-sufficient, self-sustained, and not so much rearranging. Measure twice, cut once, start in the front. Everybody know what's up, but if they don't, welcome. Trust. You might leave or lose a couple of bucks, but it'll come back to you. Generosity is a factor of success. Giftology. And if you use the criminology, just translate that and say, I appreciate that in front of every statement that you say. Or hire you a lawyer and stay silent like you supposed to. Everybody gotta be reminded of their rights, and that's why they don't even bother to check twice. OJ's free, Bill Cosby's not, lest you forgot. Everybody in the spotlight speak a little different than you and me. That's why civilians don't go to the infantry. but they can if they good at video games, throw drones at enemies. Sanctioned by Congress, paid for by you and I. What's the longest time you ever went without even doing shit for yourself? And if you counting in minutes, you probably know the problem, huh? Yeah, mind your business. That's a lost art, but I really promote it and check it out. Matter of fact, stay out of mind. I got me and you got whatever is on your mind. I'm chilling. I wish I could recline, but I gotta keep my posture intact, cause there's greatness involved when the thing under your hat is the crown and your chakra is purple, it's glowing, the sound change the color on its way out. Synesthesiologist will show you how to pass out the papers for the lessons, and if you need a blessing, then put a little something extra in the plate, pass it to your neighbor on the left. Yeah, the service was great. Let's stop, remind you, it's cake, a little stale, but it's in the back. You could get the snack, talk to a few strangers, convince us to join us next time for the social engagement. You surprised that it is not endangered. In fact, it's promoted. Everybody rock to the jam. If it's bad, don't matter who wrote it. Performance is secondary and almost not necessary. Day and age got auto-tune, but that in itself is an instrument to master. Every second is doing what you doing. I got kids and I'm trying to raise them proper, but I got no time to go to the doctor. So it's Street Dr. D, aka just you and me and myself and Irene. Who playing the lead these days? Feeling like I need each page to be full. Well, that's bull when the calendar's empty. Nothing but time to tempt me. I like to spend time in my mind, cause my body be betraying me. Yeah, it's a thin line on every ring on a tree. I'ma bring my marker so I can fill it in. Yeah, I'm not scared about the end, cause I'm on a circular path of life again and again and again and again. And this freestyle fresh, this is what it sounds like when I'm out to win. That was fun. Shout out to the beatmaker. Who was that? That was fire. Shout out to the beatmaker. The title is Free, Earl Sweatshirt, Kendrick Lamar, Tyler the Creator type beat, and the title of the instrumental is Armstrong. Shout out to them. NK Music. Can you see it? Probably can't. But I want to give them a shout out. I really, really do, because that inspired the moment. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. And let me know what I owe you, Playboy, so I can use this. Get at me. Send me a message. I'll hit your Cash App. Just for simply letting me take a stab at you. You could call it a masterpiece. Can I at least a beat? Like it's some art on a sheet. Play it off like it's a curtain. Yeah. Often I'm certain, often I'm not. But you couldn't tell by my mannerisms or my thought. The way I passed it to you like a joint or a cup for molasses. Everything is sweet until you realize the sticky situations you get into on a daily. Have the 12 o'clock news going crazy, rearranging storylines just so they get page. Dr. So-and-so, we gotta bring him back to life cause he still got a flow. And he's not done singing either. I feel like neither of us gonna survive the collision, so good thing I know how to drive. And above all, pay attention. Know what your vehicle do, every inch of it. Gotta be aware of your space that you occupy, that you soon to occupy. The truth doesn't lie, but people couldn't tell the truth from the blue sky. Really, all their vision is in the periphery. like a television should be. I'm looking at the ceiling, counting the dots and revealing, I guess I'm bored. Probably should have something lined up to keep me to the floor and out the clouds. Looking for a comfortable place to pass out, knowing that I gotta breathe while sleeping, so please don't creep in. I don't like surprises, I don't like to rise too early. Cool, I'ma holla at you. Preferably around the same time. Don't have time to upload this in time. Guess I'm guilty of what I said not to do. I shot myself in the foot with that one, but sometimes that's how we do. See you tomorrow. Freestyle Fresh. Coincidence.